Fly versus Colorful is the second winner bracket semifinal of the day. It will determine the opponent of Foggy in the winners finals and the opponent of Sock in the lower bracket semifinal. This is a match between two Chinese players. Fly is the fan favorite here according to our vote that we had during the break. Here are your two players. It's a little bit of a generation clash here. Colorful only 24 years old, making a splash into the scene for, I guess, a year now. He was always there, but never really too successful. Now he absolutely is, making a top 8 WGL. Same for Fly. But Fly, of course, was a world champion before defeating Yoss at WCA 2016, for example. 15? 16? 15, right? Yeah, 15 it was. Since then, not too successful. One WGL Grand Final, but man, was he slaughtered by TH in there. Let's see how far he can go in the Yule Cup. Game is up. In the upper right, we have Fly. In the bottom left, it's Colorful.
And we actually have Orc Worker in chat, man. How are you doing? Haven't seen you forever.
Greetings to Belarus.
Asking what's the best craft beer in Germany. I actually don't drink craft beers, dude. I'm not part of that movement.
Me neither. Ratsherrn is pretty good.
I'm going with my good old standard beer. Good old Pilsner. That's my beer. I like the Czech beers.
Hipster Remo going for normal beer. What is wrong with you, man? You missed out on something there.
Sorry. Do you know this Belgian beer? What's it called again? Some friends of mine really love that one. They had it yesterday. God damn it. Whatever. It's definitely a Belgian beer. It's so sweet and it's like fruity and stuff. And
it's like a pale ale or what?
No, it's not IPA. It's I don't know. I'm gonna check it later.
Right.
No, man. I want my Pilsner. Hell yeah. So what do we have here? We have a Blade Master opening late barracks, early shop. Can go for consumables here right away. Can go for a speed scroll run across the map to be aggressive, but that wouldn't do much. In fact, he's scouting it with a peon, realizing, you're not over here. So it looks like Colorful has got the perfect opening.
I think I think so too. Yeah, he's kind of walking into the void, right? Like, what can he do really? He can steal maybe one or two Murlocs, do a little bit of damage, but that's...
Oh, Leffe! Leffe, that's what it's called, exactly. Thank you, chat. Leffe beer, you know that one?
It's very rude to just interrupt me, Remo.
It's about beer, though. It's important.
So can he steal this Murloc, or will the last hit go to Colorful? He's not level 2. Ooh,
okay.
Close. But he got that lightning shield and experience stolen from the keeper. Gonna be interesting. What's Fly's build in this matchup? This matchup got a lot more fair recently with patch 1.3, 0.4. But the Orcs haven't yet decided what the best build is. Is it Mass Lightning Shield? Is it the Tower Push? Is it Raider Walker? We don't know yet.
Another last hit stolen by this Grunt dude. He's doing a really good job limiting the experience of the Keeper. Still only level 1. But yeah, what is the best build? He's going up against an expansion again. This is pretty much always the case, right? Night Elves always early expand. Yeah. Which makes sense. Because it seems like Orcs can just do nothing about that.
Hunter's Hall is coming up early as well, so the tech is delayed for Colorful. And on Fly's side, we have it done for 1 quarter. Blade Master level 1.5 is okay. Not gotten a single of his own spots yet. And since there's no level 2, no Entangle, he doesn't have to be careful at all. Well, it's Fly. He always has to be careful with his Blade Master because he tends to lose them, but he shouldn't really.
Why is his tech so late, by the way? Fly's tech is pretty late, right?
A player's force.
Was it a 2 borrow tech? He only has 1 grunt still, so it should have been 1 borrow.
Yeah.
What's going on there? But this Keeper's still level 1. This is kind of outrageous, actually.
That's the downside of not going for the Tuskers. Expo is almost up. Can't prevent that anymore, not even with the grunt.
Fly's playing a really good early game here, though. Super disruptive, really annoying for Colorful. He's not losing anything, but he's not getting up those levels. He wants that Entangle, and then he can actually fairly easily hunt down the grunts.
Yeah.
Can Fly keep it up? Can he actually force this Keeper to stay level 1?
One reason for the late tech is the scouting peon, which we don't see too many times.
Right. Forgot about that one.
It's one engine of War Huntress here, building the second one now.
One archer here, very close to dying. Blade though doesn't want to commit the next windwalk, that would be his last. Oh, and look at this, how aggressive he can be with his guns. This is really unusual.
Yeah.
Normally you're forced to keep him back because there is entangle, but Fly has managed to find such a strong opening here, such a strong early game, that he can afford this aggression and is not getting punished. I like this play a lot from Fly.
Me too. Also, all the moon juice is gone already. Only 3 moon wells. That's not too much for Colorful. He did a good job saving those archers. But yeah, no progress on the keeper at all. And now in the base, Beastery and Lodge. This is Shaman.
Level 2 now finally. Can the grunts get out of here or will they be getting taken out? No. What about the Blade Master though? Hold up. There's a dust here. This is perhaps a little scary. He's not going into Windwalk. He's not popping the scroll. Now going for the Windwalk. And he will be getting away.
Okay. Shadowhunter second. Gonna be interesting what build he decides to go for. Of course, Fly has to play a lot more passive until he has at least 2 Shaman for Purge. And that gives Colorful the time to get his Expo up, creep up to level 3. Good inventory here with +9. 4 Huntress as well. That's fine. Parry up also never bad against the Blade Master. More and more Huntress coming. Don't know if he got the upgrade already, but I don't think so. Serpent Wards first, okay.
Yeah, nice. I like that. Gonna be very strongly scaling Shadow, going for Serpent Wards and Heal Wave most likely. Counter Expo coming up now, but this is kind of the perfect timing for Colorful to be aggressive. And he is going for an Alchemist second. Oftentimes we will see this hero being skipped, Keeper being played solo, especially Moon, for example, likes to play that style. But no, Alchemist will be accompanying the rest of the force.
And that prevents the Keeper from a fast level 5. Because he's sharing experience, of course. I mean, Fly's heroes... What? Wyvern? What?
Yeah, I don't like that too much. I hope he sticks with 1 at least. Forcing a couple of archers. Maybe he wants to force him to go into more archers than ideally he would like, but archers aren't bad. Especially once they get upgraded, which they will be getting soon.
Oh, has to be careful with this Blade Master. Poison Ivy kicks him down. Reveal.
Oh, no,
Dead.
Fly!
Vintage Fly. Too risky. Yeah, didn't see that there was a reveal. Well, he was right against the shop, so kind of easy to get the dust there.
Level 2 now for the Shadow. Now he has the heal wave. Would have loved to have that earlier.
Yep. Didn't work that well. Acid Bomb into the casters. Very well done by Colorful thus far. And this Expo is so up. He only mines with 3 wisps. That's a little downside.
Fly wants to distract him though. He, even if he's not having, experiencing any progress right now on his heroes, he wants to keep him here in the middle. Don't allow him to go up north because the Expo is coming up. He's really close to finishing, but Orc expansion take forever, as we know, to actually finish construction. There's still a window here for Colorful to cancel this one.
Yep. Yes. Quite a bit of mass of the Night Elves and Treants, of course. Oh, this is not looking good for Fly. He did such a great early game, but one mistake might cost him the game here. Also, this Wyvern, like the kill counter is 0, isn't it? Expo down.
And the grunts all falling super low. There is a heal scroll for the Orc, but it's on the Blade. Coming back now, finally has revived. Also, a lightning shield on him, by the way. A wand.
A player's forces are under attack.
Shaman are still on Initiate. Not even teching it now, so... Lightning shield from Shaman, quite far away. And Colorful is in a great position. Attack upgrade number 2 is coming already. More and more archers, improve bows as well. And creeping intensifies. Like, very solid mid game by Colorful.
Fly had such a strong early. But losing the blade. His Achilles heel.
Forces are under
Yep.
attack.
Telephone of Evasion on the Alchemist. Very good item for him as well.
Same on the blade.
Oh, yeah. Fly has to power creep, I think. This is all in the late game. It's all about the levels of the orc. But
If a hundred hits you, and you get the dodge from evasion, does it still bounce?
I think so. I'm not sure, but I think so.
I think so too. Level 3 now on the Shadow. That's a big level up right there. Blade though only level 2. He is really weak. Also this inventory, yeah, he's tanky I suppose. With the talisman, but not too much damage coming in from him.
He has one raider. Okay, he knows he doesn't have time for the tree. Town portal in by Colorful, but he forgot half his army.
What?
What is this? Lightning shield going into, yeah, this ridiculous 20 supply that Colorful is throwing at this. Oh, this could be a game changer. This should be a game changer.
100's taken out along with one archer. Quick easy kills there. Purge is coming in towards the tree and three of them immediately gone. Moonwells are providing a wall cover, I guess, but they're getting taken out now. Shadowhunter Clarity running, more mana for him. Treants did take out the counter expansion attempt. That was important. But dealing with this right now, right here, is difficult. However, finally the archers are coming in again.
Oh, Fly needs to get at least one Moonwell kill. 2 would be magnificent. Blade Master again. Very low. Heal wave is in. He doesn't get the second Moonwell. It's big for Colorful. So many Treants, but only shooting away at the Alchemist. Not doing too much damage against hero armor. Everything is bruised for Fly. Colorful is supply stuck though. Can't go into 80.
2-1 upgrades already though on these huntresses and archers. Counter expansion again coming up, but
Third.
one more time. There should be enough time to prevent this.
3 times the charm, huh? But so many archers. He needs lightning shield, but it's still initiate.
And now would be the perfect time to upgrade. Is it 50 supply?
Yeah. Has the resources. Queue is empty.
Would be really nice for him to steal the scrolls as well. Take him away from the Night Elves. At the moment, we don't have any scrolls on Colorful side at all. Hoping for an aura here from the Blue Drake. Claws instead.
Sweet.
Meh.
I kind of like it. Especially against Shaman and Wyvern. I think it's quite good. And against the Serpent Wards to be able to kill him faster.
Once again here, Fly being aggressive against the expansion. No TP on his side. He is getting flanked here in just a moment, potentially. Wisp coming out for the mass detonate. Hitting some of these Shaman, but not all connecting. That one was a big one. And that one, though. 3 Shaman totally dry now.
Acid Bomb on the caster's army. Alchemist doing good damage against the Wyvern now. So that damage dealer is out as well. Shadowhunter's taking some damage from the Treants. Now dispelled though, but the Grunts. Yes, of course, they are designed to soak up damage, but they're all about to die now. Next Acid Bomb will hit the Shaman so much. And what can he do against the Archers? The lack of Lightning Shield. Here's one. But that was the item and it's gone immediately. That doesn't work for Fly.
Yeah, he's about to lose everything here, it seems like. Has the Shaman left, but all the frontline has disappeared. Along with a single Wind Rider as well, by the way. Level 5 now on this Keeper, and actually quite a few units there were lost for Colorful, down to only 54 supply. But of course he can reproduce quickly here with the double income.
He has low lumber though. No shredder. I mean, if he goes more archers, then lumber doesn't matter too much. But, like, why is Fly not going for Adept? I don't get it. Not only Lightning Shield is the solution against the archers, but also more mana regen and a bigger mana pool. Expo is up now, finally.
How long is it gonna be standing though? Colorful is moving across the map, hoping for some scrolls. Gets the healed scroll right there. And the invul as well. And 60 supply. Knocking on the front door of this expansion. What does Fly have to offer to put up against this. 43 supply on him. Shadow's almost level 4. That's gonna be a big upgrade as well. He's gonna get a consumable here, hoping for the greater mana, greater interval. It is instead not too bad either. But already so much damage worth this Great Hall.
Yeah, the Shadowhunter level 4 is one of the biggest level 4s in the game, but this mass Treant play again, slaughtering those peons, wrecking the Great Hall. Fly is coming in now, but this magic damage is laughable against archers.
Going for the Alchemist kill here, but he's got so many consumables. You're not getting that one, buddy. Has to go for the invul here early on the Blade Master. Once again, the Wisps! Oh my god. Deadly detonates. No more mana on these Shaman. Acid Bomb hitting all of them as well. Everything is falling apart right
There's no chance for Fly in this game. Absolutely not. Yes, Hail Marrying the Alchemist, but that's about it. He can't stay in this fight. Everything's falling. And of course the Expo is falling afterwards.
A player's forces are under
Here we
attack.
go. Boom.
This is
Down.
looking like the end. 100 gold was mined from this expansion, by the way. That's less than he was hoping for.
Acid Bomb would be nice now, but can't reach. Still a heal scroll. Oh, this healing ward now. It's like a mini tranquility.
This Alec, by the way, has 1200 HP. Goodness.
And evasion.
He's a tanky boy.
Warmill only now. So the option to go for Kodos only now, but
Player's
that's of course
forces are
way
under
too late.
attack. Town is under
40 versus 70. The numbers spell disaster.
Scott Steiner's checking in.
Oh my god, so much stuff.
2-1 upgrades as well. It's not even that easy for the Blade Master to kill a single archer. Needs a crit. He's going down. Man, he's entangled. Okay, purging out. Gets to the shop. Potion for now. But there's more entangle. The Shadowhunter a little out of position as well. Tanking unnecessary damage. Heat Wave is always good, but that's it. The Blades of the Alchemist stab him in the back.
a player's
And without
forces are under
wards,
attack.
without healing, there's no chance. GG! Good early game by Fly, but a weak follow-up, I'd say. And I still don't think this expansion is the key. It's not working.
Sometimes works.
When?
Sometimes.
When? Tell
Lin
me
made it
one
work,
game from the
like,
top of
once
your
or
head.
twice.
When?
I think it was Thunder and Fire, or no, wait, it was one game of Lin. Pretty sure.
Not a fan
Wasn't-
of this. I mean, I do love the Shaman. It's super cool to cast Mass Lightning Shield and stuff. And Purge is a nice early answer. But this Expo doesn't work. The timing is... This is not designed... It doesn't work. You don't have the time to get the Expo up. And you don't have the force to break the expansion. I don't know. I'm not a fan. I'm more of a fan of this tower push at tier 2. Oh, you can do that with Shaman as well.
With reinforced defenses? Yeah, it could be nice. That might be exactly what we're seeing here. Terranal Stand is coming
Yes.
up next.
That map's absolutely designed for this strategy.
Yeah.
But they still
far
play
the-
the Expo game here, so I don't know.
By far the best orc map, I think, in the pool against
Yeah.
Night Elf. Survived the vetoing process, though. Colorful probably veto Twisted Meadows. It's just a hard map for Night Elf to make work. But what else is the question?
It's true.
We don't know. Shadowhunter first, is something we see very frequently here. Lightning Shield creep and such, power leveling up, and Mercamp access. That's the biggest thing here. Suddenly you have an answer to Entangle.
Knopf is in chat. What do you think about this Expo play? Does it work for you? I mean, you're mostly playing ladder. Did it work in Clan Wars?
Thank you very much, by the way, to Xagon 2010 for the sub.
All right. Fly now. We've also seen a few... Knopf says no. Nice. We've also seen a lot of Farseer by Fly recently. At first, it was a huge surprise to see him play something else than Blade Master. But he's adapting to the Farseer really well, so I wouldn't be too surprised. to see him play this tier once more. So I guess chances for a non-Blade Master game by Fly now is pretty high.
I would say so too. That being said, though, this is actually a good Blade Master map here. You can stack him up very nicely, not hard really to level him up either. But again, Shadowhunter here first can be very potent with that tier 2 timing. We saw it in the past with a Tinker actually, knocking on the door of that expansion before all that economy had a chance of rolling in, of getting that 70 supply Night Elf army. Wants to strike before that critical point in time is reached.
This looks like a Farseer. Oh! No, barracks, okay. Still could be a Farseer, but it's not the super fast tech. Colorful going for the safe shop creep here. That can't be reached by a Blade Master.
Yep, like that as well. Fly already showed his willingness to scout with a peon and to be aggressive if such an opening should present itself. Not gonna be the case here.
It is a Blade Master. So, Knopf comes in with some orc expertise. Quote, I don't think expansion is the right choice. I mean, the Night Elves Expo is already running for a long time, and this makes orc behind even more. I think the early game is really important, and try to deny the expansion as much as you can. Try to kill it when it's building and denying gold mines, kill wisps, etc. Getting mercs and a strong push with Shadowhunter level 3 I think is a good counter, and I agree 100% on this.
Canceling or killing the Expo though is really hard. Once the Keeper is level 2 and you have a couple of hunts, it's so hard to make anything work with those grunts. You just get entangled and pinned down.
A player's force
Should be pretty much the same strat from Colorful. Again, this is basically what we see exclusively nowadays. Which is a bit of a shame, I suppose. We don't see much variety from the Night Elf side. It's 3 archers into hunts, into expo, into 70 supply upgrades, and push. And, well, I guess there's not much reason for them to change this. This has been successful since WGL, and the perfect answer doesn't seem to have been found yet.
Colorful with the shop creep here, lightning shield on his side. Blade Master going for the wizards in the middle. So, back to Warcraft bingo. Oh, Fly. So sweet! Makes it work without getting frost
Let's make it one more time.
Oh, no! That's just bad luck with the damage rolls, isn't it?
I mean, he could have played around it, but whatever. Slowed down for a few seconds, it's fine. Is it the same frost armor as from the Lich, by the way? Or sometimes creeps have other abilities, right? So it used... The Liches used to slow for 5 seconds, now it's 4 seconds. We can count, actually. Wait. I think it's 5 seconds slow, actually, from this one. If I'm not mistaken. Thank you very much to Bobbity for the 30-month resub, and Sparkmeister, first-time sub. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Expansion on the way. Blade Master sees this. So... But there is Entangle already. As you said, it's not that easy. He's entangling the Grunt to get the kill, but this should cost him the expansion with 2 circlets. Oh,
And it's ready again in a second. Ooh.
he did cancel it. Whispers back. Detonates against it as well. But okay, this is buying some time.
Wants that kill. Gets it.
it.
And that's the level 2. Well done.
Hunter's Hall coming now. 22 supply only. Flies
Oh,
early.
the Trigger Fly was too close to the creeps. He woke up the camp.
Ooh, so cancelled twice. Good early game for Fly. Got the reveal now. Can hunt for more archers. His tech is almost done as well. This is faster than last game because there was no scout.
Again, good early by Fly. Yes, he loses the Grunt, I know, but in the grand scheme of things, this is going to be such a massive delay on the expansion. It's real good.
Okay, can he prevent the Keeper from level 3? Not really. He's just hunting archers. Entangle prevents this, though. This is more moon juice. Oh, Windwalk speed scroll. So bloodthirsty.
Got him. Nice. Out of mana now. Blade Master. I love that he keeps the TP, by the way. I was talking about this since WGL.
Yeah.
Orcs may want to consider keeping the TP against the threat of the Keeper Entangle. Going for the mercenaries as well, stealing them away from the Night Elf camp. Suddenly he has the Troll Bros. Suddenly he has Dispel. Starting to look more and more promising.
Okay, what will he do with his tier 2? Of course, the Shadow Hunter. He doesn't have the resources for the tier 2 buildings at the moment. Expansion cancelled again! Fly!
Picking up the creeps again, what the hell?
Was it Colorful or Fly who woke up the creeps? I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it was colorful.
Okay, well that's a mistake. Pretty big one.
Second time.
Yeah. Torrent Totem this time. So we're going Walkers, old school. Walkers Bestiary.
He has the Dispel already, he's got the Shadow Priest, so he's got an answer to Entangle. Doesn't need the instant Purge, I suppose.
Yeah, and he can creep his own mercenary camp as well. Then he has double Dispel. And Area of Effect Dispel is so good against the later stages of the Treants. Still not level 3, another Archer dead.
And no Expo in sight anywhere, by the way.
Nope.
He's running down the Shadow Priest though. Oh, nice block from the Grunt, but the Dispel comes in. The Entangle, that is. And he gets that kill. And suddenly, Entangle is super strong again. This may have to be a TP from the Blade Master. He would love to get this Berserker in the back. Okay, using a TP for one Grunt, probably not worth it. He's gonna let that one go. But he's trading it out for Huntress here, possibly. Windwalk gets the next kill.
If he denies, this would be massive. Or even safe. Whoa, heal wave first. That's a commitment. But he okay, he can't prevent that. He needs to deny, but he... Oh, got it. Yeah, of course he doesn't know the experience ball. And no way! What is up with Colorful? Don't you learn? Dude, there is a Chinese meme about Colorful that he is like the stupid or low IQ player because he had to redo a class once or something. Well, that shows here.
The Chinese, man, they're so brutal. Yeah, that's just sloppy, dude. I mean, you play ladder, right? You've played Terranos a bunch of times. But I guess he wasn't aware of the correct positioning. Yeah, not denying the Grunt actually is now turning out to be a big mistake because the level 2 Entangle here is so strong. The Berserker actually makes it away. And the Grunt as well, I guess. Whew. Close calls there, but saving his forces. Heal wave again. That one's safe. Spurtling now. Everything's tanky. And Fly's army is pretty strong at the moment.
And he's about to lose 2 units here.
And Snare.
Wait, he's got a... Oh. Speed scroll.
Nice.
Windwalk again. Reveal. Has to be a TP, and it is.
Gets the hunt though.
Okay,
Shadow couldn't do much leveling yet though. Being in the middle, he found a couple of kills, but not that much experience. Blade Master, however, he's almost level 3 already. That was fast. Gonna get a big consumable here. Gonna get another Berserker. That's the second one. Can go for Shadow Priest as well, but we're did he deny that one?
I don't think so. I think he got both. But I'm not 100% sure. It happened so fast. Double lores by Colorful now. Not going into mass tier 1.
A town is under siege.
And finally his Tree of Life is done. Dude, that took forever.
Alchemist now as well. This is one of the slowest Night Elf games that I've seen in a long time. Dispel upgrade coming now. Ring of Protection. But at least we have 7 boards now.
And the Piano's gonna set up the counter expo again. Oh, the Shadow.
Yeah,
almost dying to the grapes.
I was like, oh, don't throw your game away. Okay, he needs counter expanding.
Alright, so if this expo comes up, it's gonna be honestly not too far behind the Night of Expo. I mean, still like 2 minutes, but it's kind of okay, I suppose, maybe. He had that good early game.
Yep.
Colorful is still at only 33 supply at this very moment. His force is looking pretty weak, and Fly wants to look for an engagement here. He's got Raiders, he got Ensnare, he's got pretty good heroes. Wants to find some more pickoffs.
And the big Dispel as well. But there's Acid Bomb now. Oh, but nice Ensnares going for the ult. Blade Master is coming in. Yes, Acid Bomb, but Blade Master not affected. Good block by Fly. Sweet play, kills the Alchemist off.
Couldn't he have survived with the heal pot?
Don't think so.
Ensnares were on cooldown.
The second one was ready, I guess, in a bit.
Level 1 hero, I suppose, comes back quickly. But, well, the hero isn't here. You only have a couple of huntresses, a couple of drives with the one huntress. Can he even deal with this?
I don't think so. No Acid Bomb, no level 2 and level 3 Shadow Hunter now with level 2 Serpent Wards. This is so good. Oh, Fly. Cutting through this expansion, making time for his expansion. That should be his game.
Certainly looks like it. This is looking like the knockout blow. He even has, yeah, the Great Hall on the other side of the map. Going for the Keeper next. If you can surround him and hold the surround. Oh, he's blocking his way with the Serpent Ward.
That was sweet. Invo potion for now.
But he can stick it maybe. Oh, there was an opportunity there.
He gets 2 kills anyway.
Alright. Strong game by Fly. This is looking pretty over now. But, as was displayed yesterday, games that look over and should be over aren't necessarily over.
And as displayed in game number 1, Fly and his Blade Masters. Alchemist is back. Poison Ivy combo back up.
Keeper getting focused and snared, locked down. More snares coming. He's got the 1 heal scroll, but that's all the healing he has. He has a heal pot as well, but he's not transferring it. He's looking the first hero, and that's in 3, 2, 1. GG. Ah, damn. It never works. I've tried so often, it never works.
Maybe if he gets the Alchemist, he's not too close to dying at the moment, but Blade Master can change it in a heartbeat. There it is. GG. Fly equalizing this on the best orc map, but with a phenomenal early game.
Yeah, that was absolutely outstanding.
But, you know, colorful, the expo mistakes there hurt him quite a bit as well. And that's the key, like, not getting the expo up for the Night Elf is super hard at one point. If leveling on the Shadow Hunter goes well, which it did. Thank you, Adam, aka Paz Radar, for the tweet about our tournament going on. Man, you're having an esports marathon today, haven't you? First StarCraft Remastered, then StarCraft 2, and now Warcraft 3. Sounds like a good Saturday to me.
Oh yeah, WESG was going on, right?
Yep.
With Cyril in the final again.
Yeah, but
it's over
losing
now.
again.
Oh, did he lose?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, he won everything last year, okay? He's allowed to lose a couple.
Is that so? Is it allowed? Do you think it's disappointing for him now if he loses a tournament?
Can you invite me? Oh, okay.
Are you in?
Took forever for me to connect. That's weird.
Will you cast yesterday's show match Happy versus Grubby if the replays are available? If the replays are available, and I'm not super burned out from casting, because we will cast every single game, every single day next week. We will do it, yes. I mean, it's a guaranteed 60,000 clicks on YouTube or something, so of course.
You're only thinking about the clicks. You're gonna
Clicks
become an
equals
Instagram
money.
model soon, Neo.
Yeah, me as a model. I'm a
hashtag no
perfect
filter.
Yeah, I'm gonna share my food every single day. So follow me at @JannisOfficial. It's very important. So, deciding game. Who's gonna meet Foggy in the winners finals? And who's gonna meet with Sock in the lower finals? Fly. Strong on map 2. Not the best idea on map 1. So Last Refuge is the deciding map. The winner goes one round further head-to-head with Foggy. In the bottom left we have Fly. In the upper right it is Colorful. So what do you think about LR, especially with those spawns?
You want to say Tower Rush, don't you?
Hell yeah. Oh, I sound like a broken record, but come on. On LR, the distance from base to expansion is not that far, and he has the perfect spawn, so he can set up towers here a little further in the front, which is not possible here on the bottom right.
Dude, is it lagging so much for you as well?
Nope.
Jeez.
Perfect.
Okay. Tower Rush. Okay.
It's a Blade Master again on this map. Very understandable. You're very fast. You can steal a couple of creeps from your opponent's side, especially the priest here, to get the one consumable.
Yeah, for Colorful, this should be pretty straightforward. Pretty much that strat that we see all the
Players'
time, you know.
forces are under attack.
3 archers into hunts, into expo, into mass production. Last game, of course, we saw something different, but last game really totally spiraled out of control. And it kind of started with that expo cancel, right?
Yeah.
Grunt came in along with the Blade Master, and you have to bring the Grunt, otherwise the Blade Master just gets locked down with the Entangle. So you kind of have to sacrifice the Grunt. Should Fly try to go for that as well again in this game?
He sold the town portal already, Remo. What do you think about that?
Not good. Not good. But he's going super aggro.
Level 2 is quite far away, though. Yeah, but yeah, the Keeper is super aggro, right? For the first time we see this in this series.
Gonna be Treant Harass in the main. Expecting a 1 Burrow Tekken with that Treant Harass canceling the second Burrow from coming up.
Well, it's a perfect time for Colorful to arrive here. He didn't even start the second Burrow.
Oh, that Sentry Ward is so good for the Blade, and he sees the Tree of Life up here, and guess what? There's no
Nice.
Entangle to deal with this one, and cancel it again. But yeah, Treants are annoying in the main. Grunt is gonna come in here to help with this a little, along with the Orc Burrow, of course. Second Burrow is gonna be very late, so both players here getting harassed in their game plan. But for Colorful, it revolves around the expansion, and he's not allowed it.
Did Fly cancel it? Yeah, I think he did. Wasn't too sure. Blade Master's coming in.
Oh, that Sentry is so good, by the way. Dude, Sentries are so broken. He knows he can be at home now, and there's nothing for him to do across the map. There's no expo coming. He knows that's from the ward.
Yeah.
So he's losing nothing by going back into the main.
Love this Grunt positioning. Keeps the Keeper in the main, so he has to TP out soon. Yes, he got the burrows twice, and this will be late second Grunt for Fly, but he's not delaying the second hero, because the burrows will be in time for his tier 2 to finish. And he got the expo once.
He's gonna get it again. He sees it with the Sentry Ward. Grunt and Blade Master are coming in. Keeper is level 1. There's no Entangle to be worrying about. Yeah, this aggro Keeper play is backfiring really hard.
Yep. I think it was very good for him, but maybe it was a little too early. Fly even chasing the archers because he knows he has enough time.
Got him.
It's still no entangle. Harassing with level 1 was certainly a mistake.
Gets the cancel again. Fly dropping the first game, but here in game number 3, looking in prime position to take this series.
Absolutely agree. Reveal.
After which, by the way, he would be meeting Foggy. Takes out the ward now. The dust reveals it. Other ward up on the high ground here.
A player's
Gonna be scouting out
forces
what's
are under
happening outside the Night Elf main. So, Expo cancelled twice.
Yep.
Is it too late now to go for an Expo again? Try to go for an Expo again?
Shadowhunter is coming. Torrent Totem again. Okay. I'm not sure. I mean, the Blade Master has only level 1 Windwalk. Inventory is weak. He has like what? 3 grunts? 2 grunts now? 3 grunts?
No, he's not paying attention to one of those grunts. Oh, he does just barely in time. Could have lost that almost. Almost ran into the welcoming arms of the Keeper. Blade Master wants that Archer, but Shadow Meld. Well done.
He has dust.
But he has another Windwalk, so he should be fine to go for that kill here. Quick reaction by Colorful. Denies it.
Sweet. Alchemist out now, of course. But yeah, again, no expansion. He's going for Dryads once more. Doesn't feel like he's comfortable with that.
Players' forces are under attack.
Now the Expo early game attempts, they're just not fully fleshed out enough. Like, 2 games now in a row, cancelled. And yeah, Dryads. Okay, Dryads, but Raiders plus strong heroes are really good against that. And the Blade Master actually cancels one of the lures. Dude, this Blade Master usage from Fly this game so far is impeccable.
He is not going for the second one, as we do have a level 2.5 keeper now. Just find big mana potion for the Alchemist. That's nice. Shadowhunter, of course, needs to do some grinding.
Yeah, he's going Hex, though. I don't like that at all.
Nope, me neither.
Dryads especially. It helps with creeping a lot, but it's gonna fall off hard. Thank you, by the way, to Devour W3 for the sub. Welcome.
Thank you. Claws for the Shadowhunter. That is quite nice. For the Blade, of course. Or he keeps it on the Shadowhunter. Both possible these days.
Wait, how did he get level 2? That camp doesn't give level 2.
No. Did he creep something at the green?
I think he hex killed a wisp
Players'
somewhere
forces
along the
are
way.
under attack.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. Oh, Creepjack in the middle could be coming in. Shadow is level 2. He's got the heal wave now. There's another kill going the way of the Orc. 1 archer down, only 1 archer left, and that one's going to be getting taken out as well.
Poison Ivy on this grunt, getting healed up again. Oh, yeah, kind of a surround on this Alchemist, taking a lot of hits. Oh, there's Hex, and there's Claws plus 6, as I said. No staff on Colorful. There's the Windwalk. Boom! Wow! Knife to the back. And again, Alchemist down early. Now we have Critical Strike as well.
In this game, dude.
Absolutely.
Crap.
Killer instincts. And, like, not really instincts, but a lot of vision and good scouting. Obviously, the early game, that was very easy for him with the Sentry Ward. But the Blade Master was always attached to the Keeper, so he knew exactly what's going on.
Yeah, really strong play here by Fly. Strong play in all games, actually. The first game also, especially the early game, looked really good.
But then, you know, losing a Blade
Players'
Master.
forces are under attack.
I mean, you have to do it once a series, right? When you're flying. You can't disappoint the fans.
Raider upgrade only now, Dispel upgrade already. I kind of like that. Like, 2 walkers first. Raiders are not that important, I think, early on. Like, early mid. Spirit Link is really good to have, and this fast spell against the Treants. Hard to say what's better. Depends a little on your inventory. I guess Colorful is losing the Engine of War, by the way. Drop of the Magi, okay.
Going for Treants over Entangle here. He's gonna have plenty of Dispel though from those Dryads, so perhaps Spirit Link won't be there.
Was some Battle Drums, and he has the Warmel up as well, so it's gonna be most likely a Kodo sooner or later. And then we do have the double drums.
First donation of the day. Thank you very much for Glory Heaven. Again, we saw yesterday already, man. Thank you so much. €5, he says. Did you guys watch Professor Happy yesterday? Do you have permission to upload Happy vs. Foggy to YouTube? I think you mean Happy versus Robbie.
Nope.
Have a nice day.
Happy versus Foggy from MTW.
Yeah.
No, we won't, but it will be at mymtw.com sooner or later. And of course, from my side, thank you as well. I didn't watch it. I fell asleep at like 9:30 p.m. So.
When did they play yesterday? Why did they play yesterday?
At 10. Show match. $500.
Yeah, but that was Grubby, right?
Yeah.
He's talking about Happy vs. Foggy, right?
Dude, you casted with me Friday night.
Yeah, but yesterday was Saturday.
Yeah, but it's still not uploaded.
Are under attack.
Okay, we're not talking about the same thing right here, but it's okay.
No, he is talking about the Grubby Happy show match of yesterday and the Happy versus Foggy match of Friday.
Nice talking about that. Okay. So, big battle coming in now. E-Wave saves the Raider. 1 ensnare only been thrown so far. Here we go. Onto the archers next, but so much damage on everything. Speed scroll forward. Kodo gets to eat. So far, no losses from Fly, I think. Nicely using the high ground here to save the Raiders in the back as well. Alchemist has to be careful. He's got the mana pot, but no heal pots. So he is certainly in a bit of danger. And so many Dryads are dying. Jesus Christ, more ensnares are coming in. I think these Raiders are turning out to be pretty good.
Yep, indeed. Walking XP tombs falling, and boom, Alchemist falls as well. GG. Man, very impressive comeback by Fly in this series. Like, it was kind of demoralizing how he lost map 1 on Northern, because nothing really worked for him at the late mid game. But super strong start on Terranas, super well played on Last Refuge as well, and all that without the tower rushes, Remo. it kind of does work differently. But again, like, he didn't play the Shaman Expo thing, so stuff works against Night Elf.
Yeah, but I mean, you only have to go for the Expo if, if there's an expansion on the Night Elf side, right? If there's no Expo, you can stay one base, you can go for the army that you want.
Yeah. That's, of course, due to his expansion, his harass being so good. Man, Fly took some time.
Speaking of the VODs, earlier, by the way, they are now online on mymtw.com. /VOD-Legendary Cup-Cup-Qualifier-1, but you can also probably find it on the cup on the page. If you just go to mymtw.com. VOD's now online.
All right, right in time before the next cup, which starts in 1 hour. So Remo and I will do one more game of the Yule Cup together before Remo goes over to mymtw.com for the Legendary Cup Qualifier number 2. You can sign up for that right now on the mymtw homepage and take part and maybe get a slot to Berlin, where Lucifer, Check, Hawk, Cash, and Happy will be appearing alongside yours truly. We're doing the cast for the offline event April 6 and 7. Gonna be good. We go into a little break, and then if we stick to the schedule of yesterday, we'll be going to the lower bracket semifinal. That would be Sock versus Colorful. Sock very promising today. Foggy kind of unbeatable though. And then after the lower bracket, we go back to the winner bracket, where we will determine the third player for the playoff. That's either Fly or Foggy. Stay tuned.